Welcome. Timeout. Pepsi. Diet Pepsi. Yummy. I gotta have my Pepsi. Time in.
To YouTube Celebrity Gossip News.
Where me and Tommy have some awesome stories that are trending right now. So let's do this and here we go. So welcome everybody. Me and Tommy got some news for you. So Tommy, I got some news. Basically, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has redone his tattoo into, you know, the Brahma bull that he has on the side of his arm as a tattoo.
Yeah.
Well, he thought basically he would go bigger, and he thought he was just like, I want to make a change, so that's what he did. He made it more 3D looking, real big on his arm, and it's really cool. Everybody's surprised that he did this, but The Rock can do whatever he wants because he's Dwayne Johnson.
You know, it's his body, his life. And hey, if he wants to upgrade a tattoo that he's had for a while and make it look more defined, I think that's amazing because it's cool, you know? If that's what he likes, that's what he likes.
Right. So, it's pretty cool. So, moving right along, what do you have for us this week, Tommy?
Okay. Prior to the Teen Choice Awards, Jake Paul will be hosting a thing called TFest, which will be a 3-hour show before Teen Choice Awards, which will start at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be live on YouTube. Basically, we'll have performances by groups such as Sleep with the Sirens and many others. Basically, it's just a little festival, you know, to hang out and watch with your friends. And like I said, Jake will be hosting it. And for those who don't know who Jake is a YouTuber that's got over 1 million subscribers that lives out in LA. He's a bit of a jokester. He does music videos. So yeah, this will be leading up kind of like a countdown to the Teen Choice Awards, which will be on Fox this Sunday.
Hey, that's a great thing because since he's on the Teen Choice Awards, I mean, he sounds like a great guy, and he is a great guy, obviously. I've seen his work. He's pretty funny, so that's pretty awesome to hear. Do not forget to check out the Teen Choice Awards either.
Him and his brother, Logan, are up for Teen Choice Awards.
Great. So, hope they win some great stuff. Anyways, moving right along. So, Tommy, guess what? We found out some news from TMZ that basically TMZ caught up with Sylvester Stallone, and basically he made it clear for the storyline of Creed 2 that he is going to be fighting Drago again, or at least knocking him out. So Sly has made that very, very, very crystal clear that he's going to, like I said, knock out Drago. And if you don't know who Drago is, he's Dolph Lundgren, and he played in Rocky IV as the Russian who killed Apollo, Rocky's friend Apollo. So, and not only that, you know, he fought in Russia in Rocky IV, did all the training montages and stuff. So
that is really fascinating that Stallone is now narrowing down what's going to happen in this movie, you know, getting it really to the point where I think that's great that, you know, he's bringing back, you know, that old rivalry there.
it's been since a decade since, Sly made Rocky 4, because after Rocky 4 he made Rocky 5. Then years ago he made Rocky Balboa and then Creed. So the best movie ever was Sylvester Stallone in Rocky. This in the Rocky series was Rocky 4. So yeah, I don't know what the storyline's going to be exactly, but since TMZ ran into Sly, that's pretty good that Sly revealed that he's gonna punch out Ivan Drago. So moving right along, what else do you have for us, Tommy?
Okay, anyone knows who Hannah Hart is? She started a show on YouTube called My Drunk Kitchen, where she basically drinks and cooks and is very funny and hilarious. Well, she just landed herself a show on the Food Network called I Heart Food. Basically, it's where she's going on a road trip across the country to show you different kind of, not your traditional sit-down restaurants, but more your smaller, small town, off the beaten path, food path as they describe it. It shows you awesome foods that these people make, as well as the people, really showcasing the people and their talent behind the food and sharing her thoughts and her reactions to the food. This will be premiering Monday 14th at 10/9 Central.
Great. That's really awesome that she could showcase small town restaurants to eat at, and she can showcase other great places to eat at that people really don't know about. That's educational, because there's a lot of people that travel out there that are like, oh, where can we stop at to eat? And then if they see this on TV, oh, it's just like we're in Nevada, or we're in Kentucky or Little Rock or something like that, and there's a small town in Little Rock, Arkansas, or Kentucky, or somewhere where you could stop at and eat and have some great food, and then get back on the road and go. So
she's pretty much got from pretty much all the states, from east to west. And yeah, it's just from watching the trailer for it, it's just really fascinating how she's kind of taken her love for food and has incorporated that into the show. And really, it's not your typical Food Network show, because it's it's her style. It's not like, oh, you have to have it this specific way. It's really her style of doing stuff.
right. So that's a great thing. So moving right along, Tommy, guess what? So we have Guardian of the Galaxy 2, where David Hasselhoff did the soundtrack off of that. Now the director, James Gunn, hooked up David Hasselhoff with doing the music video and stuff of Guardian of the Galaxy 2. Well, basically, James Gunn is a big Knight Rider fan growing up, and so he went to Hasselhoff saying, David, I'm a big Knight Rider fan, why not? Let's do a series. So basically, David Hasselhoff showed up on TMZ talking to Harvey and everybody at TMZ about, he's been thinking about for a while, why not bring back Knight Rider? Now, Knight Rider was relaunched in 2008 with a new cast, new car, things that can happen. One man can make a difference, but that series only lasts for one season. But the original series, Tommy, with David Hasselhoff, went for 5 seasons back in 1984, and it was really good. A lot of things were happening back then to where it was easy to do 5 seasons. So they want to do something now and redo it, maybe add on to whatever, or remake a new Knight Rider. Maybe that's going to happen.
I think that, first of all, is awesome that he got to do the music video for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And as far as bringing Knight Rider back and doing it the right way, because I did hear about that the one back in 2008 that just flopped because they just didn't have the essence of the show. So doing it right this time, or doing something like it, similar, I think it's an awesome idea, and a lot of fans would really love that.
Right, exactly. So, I think it's going to be really cool with new storylines out there, and I cannot wait for this to happen with David. So, he said to TMZ Live that he's going to be playing the part as Devon. Do you remember Devon from the Knight Rider series? Where he was the one telling Michael to go on missions and all that. Well,
Yeah.
David said that he's going to be playing that role. Maybe they'll look for a younger guy to play David's part.
Yeah, I think that's great that he's going to be taking on the role of Devon Miles, and and be the one to give the mission, send out this new guy on the missions, and letting, passing the torch on.
Right. So that's a great thing. So that's all the news that we have. Thank you for tuning in.
Share, like, and leave a comment.
So comment down in the section down below what story we talked about, what your thoughts are about what Tommy shared, what I shared, and we do have a Patreon page. And not only that, a lot more to come from us to you. And this has been a Next Level Productions.
The channel takes you to the next level.
All right, see everyone later.
Bye.
Wow.